Welcome to the bar. I'm Mikey.
And I'm Zach. Grab yourself a drink.
And come take a seat, bro.
This is Hangover Hotline. This is our first podcast.
What's up, my dudes?
Are you excited, Mikey?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just ready to get drunk, dude. Let's be completely honest.
Yeah, dude. We can get to it.
That's what the stream, or that's what this podcast is all about, guys.
Yeah.
Getting fucked up until we can't podcast anymore. So.
I don't plan on getting that fucked up, but I do plan on getting fucked up.
Sloshed.
But yeah, this podcast is gonna be a great thing for us, and I hope it's gonna be enjoyable for y'all. So like, my intentions and his intentions are to have y'all come on and tell us stories or ask us questions, whatever you want. That's what the hotline's for. You know what I'm saying? And we'll have guests on sometimes, and Mikey can bring his friends on. I can bring my friends on, and we just invite y'all too.
Yeah, here and there we'll every other weekend or every weekend, probably after this podcast, we'll have a guest on, bring new shit into the podcast, and then once we get enough shit going on, we get enough of you guys coming in actually enjoying it, we have everything set up, we're gonna open up the hotline.
Yeah.
The hotline is the whole is the big thing about this podcast. Yeah, clearly,
it's got to grow.
It's called Hangover Hotline.
Yeah,
of course. I mean, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, first thing though, big thing about our podcast is we are rating alcoholic beverages.
Give some good reviews.
One podcast he's gonna recommend a drink to me, and then the next podcast I'm gonna recommend a drink to him, and then we'll rate them and shit and let y'all know if you should get them or not. And then y'all let us know if we did good or not. But
yeah, our first
start off with our first one.
Yeah. We've got Voodoo Ranger, which y'all
never had before.
Yeah.
I'm not really an IPA guy though, so.
But I'm an IPA guy.
The only IPA I've had is Guinness, and that's from Ireland. Like I had it in legit Ireland.
I wouldn't consider that
went by there.
A IPA though. I mean, that's more of just a dark beer, right? Like a lager.
I think is it not an IPA? I don't know shit about IPAs.
Yeah.
Okay, let's make that clear. If it's not an IPA, actually, I'm just gonna fucking look it up right now.
Yeah, okay.
Guinness and IPA. I honestly don't know, but
you can consider it an IPA if you want to. My expertise.
Yeah, it is.
So it's considered an IPA?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I think
I consider it just a dark
Guinness
beer.
Nitro IPA is everything you'd want from an IPA, yeah.
It's nitro. That's not normal Guinness, is it?
I don't know, mate. Okay, fuck it. Well, yeah, so I don't know shit about IPAs, clearly. I've had them before and shit, but yeah. Actually, I'm gonna get myself another.
Don't forget to give it a little top, a little head.
Nice and creamy. This looks like orange juice is mixed in with it. It's like water from a bad pipe.
Mine looks like a normal beer.
Yeah, mine looks like a normal beer. It's not dark. I thought IPAs were usually like dark.
No, not always. Some can be. Okay. Some can't be. Are you doing two? Because it's 24-ounce glass.
Yeah. Hey, I've had fucking pints this big before. When I was in Italy, this is the only way you can get beer, like dead ass.
Oof.
This is just how they drink it, in these big ass fucking mugs.
Fuck yeah! Are you ready?
Yeah,
cheers.
Fucking cheers, mate.
Yeah, let's go. Boom.
Let's fucking run it. Yeah, I'm gonna grab it like that because that's fucking too heavy.
See, I love the taste of this. So it's.
Yo.
I had a Sweetwater IPA earlier yesterday at the bar, and I wasn't too fond of it. It was just a standard Sweetwater IPA. And I wasn't.
Wait,
you've
never had the Juice Force IPA that I'm drinking right now?
No, never had that one.
Yo, you need to fucking try this. It doesn't even taste. I mean, hold on.
Is it citrusy? I would assume it's like citrusy.
Yeah, it has the hops.
Yeah,
you were talking about. But it's like, yeah, it's like juice. It's kind of like juice.
So it's a fruity IPA. Is it subtle or is it like a lot? Like
it's subtle.
The Blue Moons
it's
you drink.
Subtle.
Okay.
You can taste it, but it's not too much, and it's like that, bro. I would honestly like this. Might be my new beer.
Legit. Yeah,
Like
you love those mango Blue Moons.
I love my original beer. I don't drink beer a lot, but when I do, it's usually fucking Blue Moon mango wheats, and this shit is like bussin'.
Which I'm not fond of. I don't like those. I'm not like the biggest fruity beer kind of guy. I'm not trying to mask the taste of my beer. You know what I'm saying? I will enjoy some every once in a while. Like there's a brewery here in town that I enjoy. Yeah. They have a few citrus flavors and they have like a wild berry flavor and they're pretty fucking good. And like I love ciders too. I don't know if you're a big cider fan, but I am a big cider fan.
Cider.
Yeah, like an apple beer almost.
Oh, okay.
So like Strongbow. Strongbow's pretty good. I prefer Strongbow over Red's Apple Ale. I'm not a big apple.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Red's Apple. The only time I've drank Red's Apple Ale was at a retirement thing, party, and in my house, all I had was all I could find was Fireball. I found it in like an old cooler or some shit, and I fucking was like, "What'll go with this?" And I looked up online. And the shit said Red's Apple Ale, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Fucking
never heard of
shit was good, and it fucked me up. Like it really.
I bet it was like a apple pie almost, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not an apple pie guy at all.
That is.
I'm not a cinnamon guy. When it comes down to anything, if it has cinnamon in it, I'm probably not going to eat it. The only thing I eat really cinnamon is like cinnamon rolls. that's about it. I cannot stand cinnamon.
Getting back to this review though, like honestly, if y'all haven't tried fucking Voodoo Ranger's, this one tastes good. Maybe next time I'll try the original Voodoo Ranger. You want to do that?
Yeah,
I find the original so I can actually try that.
I don't know what the original is. I don't know what would be
or the one that you always drink.
No, the Belgian white. Yeah, I don't think that's an original. Belgian white.
I'll get the.
If I think that there is an original, this would be the original one, the Imperial IPA. I think this is like the standard for them. But like they have other flavors, you know what I'm saying? Right. Other IPAs too.
Yeah, no, this shit is really good though.
Yeah.
Like seriously, this really might be my new beer in this fucking mug.
Yeah. And Guinness may be an IPA because I don't know what IPA stands for or even means, really.
I mean, it's dark and it has a lot of hops. And it's like it's really that alcoholic flavor.
I'm guessing if it's not a light beer, it's considered maybe an IPA.
We're gonna do a Guinness podcast too, and we'll talk about it.
What does it mean? It's an imported ale?
No,
I don't know what that would stand for.
Yeah, I'll look it up real quick.
Yeah, you be our investigator.
Since
I do all the investigating, or I do all the editing, you're gonna do all the investigating.
Pale Ale. India Pale Ale. India Pale Ale is a hoppy beer style with a broader category of pale ale. The style of pale ale, which became known as India Pale Ale, was widespread in England by 1815. So it's originated in India.
So it's just fresh beer off a boat that was super hoppy and didn't have time to chill. That's what it is.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. But what do you rate your
dude, I would honestly rate this, Juice Force. So if y'all have never had Voodoo Ranger, and that's the kind of shit y'all are into, like this guy right here, Voodoo Ranger Juice Force IPA.
Yeah, I'll pop up a picture of
this shit's pretty bussin'. I'll be honest. Like I'm not
IPA?
a huge beer.
I give it
Juice Force.
I give it like an 8 out of 10. My bad.
Yeah, this is like a 9 for me. Like dead ass, like a solid actual 9. Like this shit's actually for my style of beer, and I don't drink a lot of beer. I'm a liquor guy, I mixed drinks guy. So
that fucking Sweetwater I had yesterday, I gave it like maybe a 4 to 5 out of 10. Like I was not feeling it at all. It was not my favorite beer. But one beer that I do like that was from Ireland, as we were speaking about Guinness, is Harp. That shit
Harp.
Yeah, it's basically the light beer. It's basically Budweiser or Bud Light of Ireland, and it's
okay.
From my understanding, that's what I was told.
I'm pretty sure while I was over there, I've heard of it. I heard some people getting it, but
Harp is basically a
Guinness,
standard light beer.
Guinness is originated in Ireland and made in Ireland, all that kind of good shit. So I had to, and that shit was fucking good.
Yeah, my go-to light beer is Budweiser. Like I fucking love Budweiser.
God, I would fucking jerk off a horse for some actual Guinness, bro.
Dude, I'm a fucking white trash motherfucker when it comes down to my Budweiser. Like I fuck that shit up. Consistently. That's like it. I went to the bar yesterday and I ordered a IPA and she looked at me. She was like, "An IPA?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "You don't want a Budweiser?" And I was like, "I'm changing it up tonight. I'm changing it up, dude." Like for the last 2 years of my life, that's all I've drank at the bar is Budweiser. It's cheap, it's heavy as fuck, and you get fucked up. Like it has so much alcohol compared to other light beers, in my opinion. Yeah. It's 5% versus like 4.2.
Yeah, let's see here.
Yeah, what is yours versus this one?
I'll read it to y'all, so y'all can see what I'm talking about.
These are 9. The Imperial IPAs are 9%. They're a little heavy, little heavy.
Where the fuck is it? 8.
Not so much that you can taste them.
8.5%. So it's a higher up.
Yeah, for sure.
It's definitely almost doubled of a usual beer because my Blue Moons are usually like 4 to 5%.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not. They don't hit 5. The only 5% beers that I drink, well, not beers, they're seltzers. Yeah. And I only did that to lose weight. The carbs.
Yeah. I want to start trying to drink seltzers too.
Yeah, we're gonna another thing with our little testing thing is, or not testing, but our rating. Y'all can fucking, I mean, dude, who knows? There could be, if this goes good and y'all really do like these reviews and shit, yo, hit the comments down below if you're on YouTube or whatever the fuck, in contact with us, whatever. Let us know something that you want us to review because we're gonna run out at some point.
Yeah, exactly. And give us some mixed drinks. Give us some lists. Give us some
anything. We're gonna do mixed drinks. We're gonna do beers, seltzers, like any type of alcohol. Wait, isn't there like an edible type of alcohol?
An edible? Yeah, there's chocolates. I've had chocolates. So like, I went over to my girlfriend's cousin's house, and we were playing Cards Against Humanity and shit, and they brought out some chocolates that had alcohol in them, and I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. They weren't bad. I mean, it was whiskey inside of a fucking piece of chocolate. Like, so the chocolate shells with like the goo in the inside, like that you get for Valentine's Day. They were basically those, but the goo was mixed with whiskey.
Just like a shot with chocolate. That sounds
probably horrible. It's probably barely got any alcohol in it. I probably wouldn't get fucked up off of chocolates, but
yeah, if y'all want to fucking have us rate some shit, just hit us up, comments, whatever. We want to try anything and everything. So we'll be doing all kinds of shit. We'll probably just do beer and stuff.
Seltzers for a while. So much.
This shit's gonna get me fucked up, bro. But yeah, so fucking, I would heavy 9.
Yeah.
I mean,
I give mine an 8.
I don't want to give it a 10. I don't want to give it a 10 just because I don't know a lot about beer.
Yeah. Or you haven't tried a whole lot either.
I know about beer, but I mean, I've never had a beer that tastes this good and has this much alcohol in it. So I'm going to say it's a 9. We'll fucking run it like that. But yeah, Voodoo Ranger, Juice Force IPA.
Good stuff. It's good stuff.
Go fucking check it out, guys. Try it out. They have they sell 6-packs of cans, pretty cheap.
Yeah, I usually get the 12-pack of the Belgian Whites. They sell them at the Walmart here.
Yeah, if you just want to try them though, I mean, 6 packs. You won't lose too much out of them, but you'll like them. Go fucking buy them before I slap the shit out of you. That's all I gotta say.
Don't make it beat your ass.
I'll fuck you up, bro. Hey, we're real here, okay? We're real. We're gonna fucking. We're not gonna lie to you when we say something's good. Yeah. This is not sponsored.
That's if you do like IPAs.
Maybe
we'll do light beers too. We'll do whatever the fuck
we're gonna
comes
do
on the table.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
if you're not an IPA guy, this was one of my favorite IPAs when I started out. Like, as soon as I found out that Voodoo Ranger had IPAs, like from streams and shit, like people were sponsored by them and shit. So I seen that they had it. I tried it out and I have enjoyed them since. Like, I started out with a Sweetwater 420. That was like my beginner. That's what got me into IPAs.
Yeah.
So I don't know about you. I guess the Blue Moon would be considered a IPA.
No, it's a normal
they
beer.
consider just a
Yeah,
normal beer.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they're
I've
wheaty.
the only
They're wheat ales.
no. Yeah. Trust me, I know.
Okay.
I think so the only other IPA I've ever had was
Yeah, I can say Blue Moons are what got me closer to an IPA then, because I started out with Blue Moon first, got the taste for it, and I was like, I can try something a little hoppier. I can try something a little bit more bitter.
what
You
are
know what I'm
other
saying?
kinds of IPAs? Because I've had an IPA before. I can't remember what it was, but I absolutely hated it, and I promised myself I'd never drink an
Yeah,
IPA
dude,
again.
Executioner or Hopsecutioner, that's what it's called. It's dude, that bitch is brutal. Like that is, you want to talk
Let me
about
see.
fucking hoppy? Like that shit is very hoppy. That was my
Different
first like
IPA
actual
beers.
taste, and I was like, I ain't fucking no, I could not drink this shit. That's all my buddy was drinking, so that's all I had to reference it to. And I didn't enjoy it very
Yeah,
much.
I've other than this, I've had one other IPA, and it may have been Guinness actually. It may have actually been Guinness. And like, so whenever I was saying like, because I've had Guinness here in the States, like that you buy from the store. And then I was in Ireland for like so many hours. And I hit the bar and they had Guinness on tap, of course, because it's fucking Ireland. And it tasted 100% different.
Yeah, I'm
Absolutely
guessing
different.
it probably tasted different because it came from the
Yeah,
tap.
it was absolute.
It
Well,
was
that, and I've been in a bar and have had tap, Guinness on tap here in the States.
yeah.
So it's just a completely different feel.
I've
Um,
never had a Guinness on draft at all. I've
yeah,
only had
so
it out of
like,
the can. And it's
so
like
like,
coffee. It tastes like a coffee to me.
hmm.
I'm not
Yeah, it's just super
not keen
fucking
on
like
it.
thick and just
Yeah.
like it
It is
wasn't
thick.
it.
Yeah.
But we'll talk more about Guinness when we do the review
Yeah.
on
And
that.
dude, I'm trying to do a 3-day fast right now. And
Yeah, he hasn't eaten shit.
I haven't eaten shit so it's 6 o'clock. So I'm 30 hours in.
Fuck.
Yeah, I am
You trying to
not
shrink that
not
stomach?
feeling it, dude. No, not. So I'm trying to do it basically just for like gut health in a way. I've been seeing a lot of shit about it, and like when I tell you my fucking farts stink, dude, my farts
Dude.
stink, bro.
All right.
So like, and I'm lactose intolerant now too. Like this is something that's just developed shortly over time, and it's just progressively getting worse. So if I drink a chocolate milk before bed, dude. You will pay the fucking price the next morning.
Jesus.
It's rough, dude. So I'm just trying to see if I can do something to mitigate the fact that my stomach stinks. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
and it's better for my
No,
health.
so
I hear that it's so much better for your health to do it.
so
A short
I'll tell you
fast.
because I've gained weight and lost weight, gained weight, lost weight tons of
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna be fasting, here's the thing. Fasting it does hit, okay? So it you'll lose weight or you'll think you lose weight
Yeah.
in
Then
the
as soon as you
few
eat,
days that
it's
you're
coming
doing it.
back.
As soon as yeah. So the reasoning for fasting, this is why I fast, right? Let's say I go on this diet for like a year. And basically the way my metabolism is fucking through the roof. So like I can eat anything and I'll gain fucking fat quick.
Same.
And so if I like my normal diet would be a small portion for lunch, so like some rice and chicken or fish, right? And then a small portion of like some type of meat, not a lot of carbs for dinner. And I wouldn't eat a lot throughout the day. And then let's say you break that diet and you end up like eating a lot more than usual, and slowly you're starting to eat snacks and you're starting to have more on your plate each time you eat. Then you end up having 3 meals a day. So then if you go if you do that for a few weeks to a month or two and you're gaining weight and you're like, oh, I need to go back to my diet, then you do that in one day, you're gonna the next day whenever you stop eating snacks, you get your portions back to where they were, you're gonna be starving all the time for weeks.
So yeah, that's
So
kind
what
of my
I
thing is that
but
I'm
what
trying
I
to do the
do,
fast to start over in a way
yeah,
to like start the diet from a fresh slate, so I'm empty on all fluids and intake, so that I can
well,
I can
that's not
start my diet from a baseline. You know what I'm saying?
well.
I ain't got 10 pounds of fucking shit in me.
Yeah. No. So no. So the reason why I do it. So like, all right. So you're eating all that food, you go to eating a little bit of food, and you're still intaking shit. So your stomach, basically what happens, you're on a diet, your stomach is this big, and then you come off that diet and slowly start eating more and more and more, your stomach stretches out. And then it stretches out until you can hold so much food. And then if you immediately go back to doing that diet, it'll take a lot longer for it to shrink to where it's normal to eat that much food. So you're going to feel starving because your stomach's mostly empty. But if you fast for 3 days and suffer for 3 days, your stomach will go from this to this in 3 days instead of 3 to 4 weeks. So then once you start that diet and those small meals and no snacks, you won't be hungry. You'll be full. Like, that's what I did for fucking 8 months before I got back. I didn't eat a lot. I ate 1 meal a day, but it was a big portion meal. Yeah. It kept me, like, I had good energy. I was working out. I was PTing and shit. So, like, I felt good. I was healthy. I was doing it the healthy way. And I was eating the right stuff. But yeah, it's all about your stomach going back and forth.
So did you do a fast at all?
Yeah, whenever I first started it, I fasted for a few days, and then I got on that, and then then it was like that. Then I kept that diet for months. Yeah. Now I'm at the point to where I'm like halfway between, like, I'm eating more than what I was eating, but I'm not to the point of where I'm actually gaining weight. I'm just staying at the same weight right now.
Yeah, so. I've heard that when you go to other countries, like, their food is so much healthier, just in general, even if you're eating like shit, like you're eating like normal foods. Like you are, it's not as processed, so you lose weight just from just eating normal food there. It's just better food. So we have to basically, like, lessen our intake here to counterweight the processed foods that we're eating now.
And like let's say a Kit Kat here in the States, right? You want to buy a Kit Kat little fucking candy snack, right? You buy it here in the States. It's super sure it has all of these, ingredients in there and shit. You buy one in the UK, it's going to taste 100 times different because they have certain standards in different countries for candy and food and stuff. And that's why America is the fattest country in the world.
I wouldn't say that we're number one, because I remember hearing something on JRE, and I don't think we were number one. I think we were like 8, maybe.
Oh,
I think we were 8th.
Yeah. I'm not saying we're the number one, but
we are big though. We do have the most overweight.
And this isn't. We're not fat shaming or anything like that. Let's put that out there.
Hey, trust me, I need to fucking lose this pounds.
Yeah, we've both.
It's my fucking gut. It's mostly beer, so I'm thinking about swapping to seltzers, dude. The seltzers I feel like are gonna help with that.
That's
problem.
what I did while I was gone. I'm not gonna not drink while I'm dieting.
Yeah. I hear a lot of people do liquors only, and that helps a lot too.
That's how I've been keeping. That's why I only do liquors. And while I was gone, I didn't have access to liquors, so I did seltzers. And seltzers are my like my thing if I don't have liquor. If that makes sense.
Your go-to.
So like carbs. So let's say you drink a fucking 6-pack of Bud Lights, or not Lights, but like Blue Moons. That's like eating a loaf of bread. If you've ever heard of keto is a like diet where your body goes in a state of ketosis from not eating a lot of carbs. And basically your body needs carbs, so what it does is it eats your fat up. It's a really, really fucking hard diet. I've done it once.
Yeah, I've done it once. We'll never do it
again. I just hate it. I hated it. I'm never gonna do it again.
I'll do that fucking chicken and rice and broccoli diet for 2 months before I ever do fucking keto again.
Yeah,
like that. So I did the chicken, rice, and broccoli diet for maybe a month, probably 3-4 months ago, and I lost like 10 pounds. Like, so I was close to 220. Like I was at 219, 218. And if I ate a big meal, I'd be 220. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm down now to about 202, 205 is where I averagely stay at this point. So since I've done that diet, I brought my weight down. But I don't look any different. I just lost some weight. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
I would prefer to be back at 180 And I felt fat when I hit 180, dude. Like I felt really fat. But once I hit
Right.
210, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I step on that scale, I just feel so much bigger than I should be.
Yeah, I mean,
Which
before
I'm
I
not
left,
huge, but
before
I
I
definitely wish I
left,
could
I
lose
was
weight.
about 195 pounds, and I haven't weighed 195 in about 5 years. And so I left, I got on that diet, and then before you know it, I weighed myself, and I was at 170. And then I hit 165 just about a month ago. And now I'm at about 170, 175 now because I got back home and I'm, eating
Yeah, I haven't
whatever
been
the fuck I want.
165 since I graduated in 2016. Like,
Yeah,
I
and
haven't
like
been that light.
that's how quick I can, because I lost about 25 pounds in about 4 months. And
Damn.
like that, it wasn't hard either. I mean, it really honestly wasn't. All it takes is just, I mean, okay, no, it was hard. It was difficult. But all it takes is just, it's all up here. It's all up there.
Yeah,
As long as you
that's
have
what I'm
that.
dealing with right now with the fucking fast that
I
I'm
was
doing.
also,
I'm like,
yeah,
I could go
was
downstairs and
also,
eat fucking 2 bowls of ramen noodles, but I'm not going to. I just gotta
but
get through it.
also I was, alone and I didn't have anybody also buying my food. So I also had the choices of what to buy and what not to buy. I didn't come home and have a cabinet to open up and see tons of snacks and shit that I didn't buy, but I have the option to eat, you know? And so I just bought what I needed to save money and to do this diet. And I made it to where I could not spend more money on buying extra bullshit that I didn't need. And it really, I mean, doing that, working out, running about 3 miles every other
I
day.
was gonna say, you were doing a lot of exercise. I do no exercise other than where I work. After I get off work, dude, I come straight in here and get on the fucking game. Like, I need to get some exercise in my diet.
Yeah, I mean,
It's gonna be big
it
for
does
me.
help a lot. Cardio. I mean, if you're trying to lose that's one thing that I had to figure out the hard way. But if you want to lose fat, you got to do cardio shit,
Yeah.
sweat. If you want to gain muscle, you're hitting the gym and working out, but it's going to take you 3 times as long to lose that fat if you're hitting the
Yeah.
gym.
Because you're trying to
And
convert that fat into muscle.
yeah,
Instead
and
of burning the fat.
what a lot of people don't understand is how like protein shakes work and shit. So I see bigger people that, are heavier, that have fat and everything, and they're drinking protein shakes left and right. And they're confused on why they're not losing fat when they work out every day and they drink
Yeah.
all this shit. And I'm like, dude, if you didn't drink that protein, your body won't consume that protein to build your muscles. It'll consume your fat to build your muscles.
Yeah.
That's one thing that a lot of
It's
people
more
don't
for
get.
lean people, yeah, I guess. But also, protein shakes are good for replacing a meal. So like if you're not going to eat breakfast, you can replace it with a protein shake, and then that's what it's suited for also. You can't eat breakfast and 3 meals a day and then eat a milkshake or basically a milkshake, but it's a protein
That's what
shake.
I'm talking about. Like people
You have
eat
to replace
normally.
a meal with it, yeah.
People
Yeah.
eat normally and then drink a protein shake after hitting the gym, and I'm like,
So
dude,
don't get it wrong though. Protein shakes do build muscle, but you're not burning the fat to turn into muscle if you're replacing it and adding more protein.
you're getting
Yeah.
stronger, but you're
Same
gaining
weight.
more weight than you're losing, and you're staying the same fat percentage.
I've made that mistake.
Yeah, but I know a lot about nutrition and shit. A lot.
I don't.
I've been back and forth,
very ignorant
fat,
on it.
skinny. I've been
I know how to work out.
muscular. I've been anorexic looking. I mean, I've been every type of body type there is. And right now I'm that kind of chunky and somewhat muscular vibe right now.
No, dude, I was really little in school. Like I was 5'7" and fucking 160 pounds. Yeah, sorry about that. We had a little bit of technical
difficulties.
Yeah, but like I was saying, is that I was really little in high school, 5'7". I'm 5'8" now. I've grown since then, a whole ass inch. But I weighed like 160, 165 in high school. And as soon as I graduated, dude, I went to like 170, 175. And I've grown all the way up to 220. And then I've lost weight. And then I've lost down to about 200, 205. That's about where I stay at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But after I graduated, 2 years after I graduated, I was like, I need to lose weight. I was like 1 190, 198, and I was somewhere in between there working out. And dude, I never lost any weight. It's because I was drinking protein shakes. I wasn't doing the simple diet either. I was just in there doing cardio and working out as much as I could. I was doing it 5 days a week for an hour. I even hired a fucking personal trainer. Like I paid him $120 a month just to fucking work me out once a week or once a month. Yeah, and no, it was 2 times a month actually. So he'd give me good stretches. He'd give me a workout plan and shit like that. He gave me a list of foods that I should eat, and it wasn't like a meal plan. So I would have had to have made the meal plan myself, and that kind of sucked because I wasn't willing to do that. And if I would have done that, I probably would have had better results. But I did get strong. I got strong as fuck. Like I was way stronger than I was. Like I had stretch marks on my fucking shoulders because my shoulders were getting so much bigger than my skin could take. So I was getting bulky, but my fat was staying the same. He said the only way to measure that is by taking a measuring tape and measuring yourself. And then that can, because I was staying the same size, I was staying the same weight, but I wasn't losing weight. So I thought I was still fat.
Yeah, that's
I
what
still
the
weighed
military
190
does.
something.
When
measuring is the way to go.
If you're overweight, they take measuring tapes. They do all these different. They do your waist. They do your arms. They do your neck. And then there's like a whole thing, like a whole chart that comes up with the measurements, and then it tells you what your body fat percentage
What
is.
you should be and what you are.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, that's another thing with like creatine that a lot
I'm not
of
a
people
creatine
don't
guy.
understand about creatine.
That and pre-workout, dude. Pre-workout fucks me up. Like my hands get tingly and it pisses me off.
That's what
like,
it's
if I
supposed
take
to do.
it,
That's
I
good
know.
Pre-workout.
But if I take it, like I was taking C4, which is probably not
C4
the best,
is the
but it's
worst fucking pre-workout.
Yeah, I was taking C4, and dude, I was fucked. Like I was not doing good.
No,
I thought I was
if you
doing
take
crack.
C4, you don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, I thought I was on fucking crack, dude. Shit tasted good. But
No.
like my fingers would start tingling and my legs would start tingling, and I'd be driving all the way to the gym and I'm like, fuck. Like I couldn't get it to stop. Like it would not
take
stop
like
tingling.
10-15 minutes. Or what I usually do is I drink it the second I go in the gym.
it was only an 8-minute drive to the fucking gym.
I usually do it about I take it the second I get into the gym, and then I do like 10-15 minutes of cardio to get my blood flowing and to get everything moving, and then it hits, and then I fucking I get that shit.
I just don't understand what pre-workout's for. I guess it's just give you a little energy and a little bit of hype, I guess.
Pre-workout, yeah, it makes you fucking it's like you're on crack. Because do you want to drink or do you want to work out when you're tired as fuck?
I mean, not really. I mean,
no, yeah. If you're sitting there, this is what I always do. If I'm sitting there, I'm like, dude, I really don't want to hit the gym today, and I'm like, I just pour a thing of pre-workout, chug it, and I'm like, let's fucking go, and you're in that shit, bro. You're like fucking
The C4 helps me. Cocaine. I mean, I enjoyed C4, but like it's just, dude, I can't stand the fucking magnesium in it. That shit fucking.
You gotta take a different pre-workout, then you'll really fucking feel it. You didn't even feel it, bro. I've
took really good protein too. I had really good protein.
But with creatine, what I was saying was when I was in high school and I was getting into competition lifting, I took competition
lifting.
Yeah, I never got to do a fucking actual competition. Yeah. I had all the paperwork and shit, and like my competition was coming up in like a month, and I was training for like 6 months for that shit. For clean. What were you competing in? Clean and jerks. And squat. You good?
My phone's fucking going crazy.
But yeah, clean and jerks. And so I was fucking. I was also taking creatine, so I was like, I looked fucking massive. But shit happened, life hit the fan, and I ended up having to move. It's fucking dumb as shit, dude.
Yeah.
So mad. Because I want to say I actually was in competitions, but I never fucking was. But basically the whole time I was taking creatine. And after I moved, I got off the creatine, of course. And fucking I shrunk like a fucking balloon. And I lost a lot of weight immediately. But I kept the same exact strength.
Yeah.
Because
so creatine fills your muscle with waters.
Yeah, it fills your muscle with water. It doesn't do shit for you. It hydrates you. It is a great thing for hydration, but like when all the TikToks that say, oh, people that take creatine or some shit like that, it turns you into a fucking unit. Yeah, you look. It doesn't turn you into it. It makes you look like a fucking unit, but you're not. Because you can look as big as a dude that can bench press 450 pounds, but you can only bench press like 315 or even less than 285.
Still
but
can't
you're
do
the
either
same
one.
size as them.
Kristen just got her tattoo though, and
That's
dude,
what
let me tell
ricers
you,
are.
it looks ricers. You're the ricer of a workout.
Yeah.
You're the guy
Of
that looks
bodybuilding.
cool,
Of
but
bodybuilding,
not,
bro.
that you're not cool. Yeah. But yeah, Kristen just got her tattoo, and it's basically a picture of her mom and dad, and like it's basically just the outline of them, like a
Are they
stippled.
dead?
No. It's just a good photo of them, and as they were younger, like their young selves, and I give it to her. It was a pretty cool tattoo. I actually
So it's not
like
like
it.
a portrait tattoo?
Yeah, it's sort of. I can show you. I can show you a picture of it.
I've never had like a portrait. The only like close, like realistic. Oh, so it's a fucking. It's not a portrait at all. But yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's nice.
Yeah, that was like in the fucking back in the day.
80s,
Yeah, that was
70s.
before she was born. I don't know when, but yeah.
And she's like 12, ain't she? Fucking pedophile.
my girlfriend, yeah, yeah, she's 22. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I actually like that.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
I didn't know how I felt about it. I didn't know if I liked the placement that much either, but I do like the placement. It actually.
I have a
looks pretty cool.
question actually. On the tattoo topics, how many tattoos do you have?
Okay, so it depends on how you want to break up tattoos.
If it's together, if they go together, that's one tattoo.
Okay, so I have 2 tattoos then. Well, 3 besides the one that I did myself. So I have 3 tattoos. I have my entire chest done, and then I have my arm. So it's
Okay.
So they were all different sessions and shit. But so like those girls that are on TikTok, they're like, I have 28 tattoos. And they're like this fucking big. Like how can you consider that like
I have 12.
how do you consider my tattoos then? Like literally it's my entire chest over to my shoulders
chest. Yeah,
and then
so
down
like,
half of my arm. Like that's 2 tattoos, but they are massive.
they're massive, yeah.
It's like
So,
me doing my whole
have-
back and then calling that one tattoo. Like that's 5 sessions in one. Like that's not.
It is one if you're talking about numbers,
It's
yeah.
technically
but
it's one
coverage-
tattoos. Yeah.
Coverage is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Coverage
So
is
what
really
percentage
what
of
it's
your
about.
body is covered with tattoos?
Yeah, so like for me, I have 12 tattoos.
Yeah.
But they're covering all of this. So like,
It makes
you
me sound
can't
like a
just
pussy
being
when I
like
say I
this.
only have 3 tattoos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but they're not
But, like,
fucking
I
small
mean,
tattoos.
I've
They,
got that
like my
one,
nipples are tattooed,
you
dude.
know. Yeah.
Like I'm not a fucking bitch.
Got this guy.
I'm not trying to sound like
this
one.
guy, and then one right here. Like I have a lot of tattoos, but they're not big tattoos. I like the look of scattered, I guess, if that makes sense. And I also love them being covered because they're for me, you know. That's how I see it. My tattoos are for me. They're not for anybody fucking else. So like,
Yeah, I have
don't
no
really
meaning for my
care.
tattoos.
At the end of the day, like
Nothing.
I kind of like the feel of being like when people see me in normal clothes, I look like I'm a virgin with tattoos, and then I get to the beach with all my like new friends and shit, and I take my shirt off and they're like, oh my god, like he's so tatted. You an inker?
No, dude. Little kids look at me and they're like, his nipples are tattooed. What?
Did it hurt? Are your nipples
Dude.
okay? Do you have
Dude,
nipples?
that was the worst fucking pain I've ever been through. Oh, and my dude Tay, this motherfucker went and got his neck tattooed, like straight up, front throat, everything. But the only problem with it is that he has a whole ass owl across his chest. Like he has a great looking owl, but it's just an outline.
Oh no, dude.
So how are you gonna go do an outline and then not finish it before you go get your throat tattooed? You know what I'm saying? Like
That's some
his arm's
fuck shit.
done, the rest of his tattoos are done. It's just his chest. He's had the chest for maybe 2 years, from what I know.
Jesus.
And he still ain't got it done, but he's gonna do his throat. Like, come on, man, do your tattoos in order.
Shit
You
ain't
know,
busting, bro.
finish your projects.
Bro. God.
It's a good owl. But his throat looks dope as fuck. Like, not even gonna fucking lie, it looks dope.
Yeah.
But he should have finished his chest.
Yeah, I mean,
Or he
that's
needs
like,
to.
that's what, like, I love all these small tattoos. I do have one big tattoo that covers my whole side. But, like, I mean, I got that bitch done in one session.
Yeah.
One fucking session. And
Yeah,
it's
my chest was
detailed and it's huge. It took like 6 hours and I had like 2 breaks. I told the dude, I was like, let's go. And he was like, are you sure? Like, are you good? And I was like, fucking go. I wanted that bitch to be over.
Yeah, I did 22 hours.
But it looks great though. So
my nipples were a third session. My nipples were a third session. So like I showed people my tattoo and then they'd be like, all I can see is your nipples. I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm getting them tattooed. So I went and got them tattooed and now nobody says anything about my nipples. You know what I'm saying? It's nice. But how's your streaming going? How's your gaming streaming going?
I've only streamed once since I've been back, dude.
I haven't streamed much either. It's just been like I've been playing Tarkov and Tarkov is like my life at this point. It's just I ain't streaming it. It's just I ain't had time or the need or want to stream
I don't
it.
want like I mean
Yeah,
I want to, but at
like
the same time,
doing
like if I stream something, I think too hard, bro.
Yeah.
I think too hard. I'm just like,
I just like enjoying just fucking playing. But I need to get back into streaming. I need to start like streaming more often.
I like to sit in my underwear and shirtless, fucking slump in my chair. And
I have to have clothes on. If I don't have clothes on when I game,
now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this iron golem together, and then we're gonna go fuck up some bitches. You know, like
we need to do some more VR.
Hello guys, welcome to my Christian Minecraft server. Like fuck that, dude. Like,
like I hate censoring too.
But...
Yeah, I hate having to censor myself just to fucking.
And Twitch is just so. Twitch has really gone to the dumps, bro.
Yeah.
It really has. Like, honestly, if this goes well, I might do a complete move to YouTube.
Yeah.
And just get out of Twitch completely.
I'll probably stay on Twitch.
I don't know how live streaming works on YouTube, but yeah, I mean, right, but I don't know, bro. It's just
we'll see how this goes.
Yeah,
I'm gonna play more games though. Like I like, dude. There's so many fucking games out right now. And you know, when you left, all we were fucking crying about is like how you weren't gonna get to play Battlefield with me. Like that's all we sat there and fucking cried about for like days. We were like, you're never gonna get to play it. It's coming out it's coming out after you leave. So, dude, and it turned out
to
shitty. It was the worst game I ever fucking played. So I'm glad you fucking missed it, dude. It was not fucking worth it.
Dude, that was probably the worst thing that happened to me on my fucking adventure route.
Shit fucking sucked.
Getting the intel that fucking the game that's been so hyped and that literally comes from my fucking childhood turns to shit, and it's absolute dog ass.
Yeah, I played it for like 2 months, and it's so leveling up in that game is like the shittiest part for me. Like I didn't care too much for the gameplay. Like the gameplay was cool, but it got boring very quickly. But like it would have been more refreshing and better if I could have leveled up faster and got better gear, and you know what I'm saying? Like been able to enjoy the rest of the game. Half of it's all fucking locked. Like you can't do half of the shit because you can't level up fast enough to get it. Mm-hmm. Like you work so hard on a fucking gun. It takes a long time to get that gun to where it needs to be. And it's just not worth it trying to do more than one weapon. And it takes more than one weapon to get through an entire situation of a game.
I mean, I haven't even played it. I haven't touched it or anything.
Yeah, it's not fun, dude. It's not worth it.
I could get the, like the, fuck, what is it called? Well, you can play it for like 10 hours and see what it's like, and then you pay for it.
Like a trial, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get it off Steam, you could turn it in after 2 hours of gameplay. Like,
yeah. I mean, I thought about it, but literally, from everything I've heard from it, I don't even want to try the fucking free trial, bro. Like, I don't even want to try the free trial. I feel like it'd be a waste of time.
What's that Tarkov game that we were just talking about? It's called
Marauders?
Marauders, yeah. We need to fucking play that game, dude. We need to play it.
Yeah, so all right.
So down to try that.
Let's listen. We're gamers too, okay? Let's put that out there real quick. We didn't even discuss that. We're gamers. We're streamers on Twitch. Well, somewhat. I haven't streamed in like basically 9 months. But we love gaming. So here we're gonna fucking do alcohol. This is all right. So this podcast is mainly about alcohol. Okay, we start off sober, we rate an alcohol, and then we get drunk off that alcohol. Have you ever heard of? Hold on. Have you ever heard of the Crowbar on TikTok?
No.
No. All right. So it's this dude. All right. So it's this guy that he's like, "Welcome to the Crowbar." Ah! And he sounds like a crow. Ah! and then he's like, so today we're going to be going over fucking a Fireball or some type of mixed drink or something. He's like, I'm going to
I know
give
the
you
bald guy and then the young son that they do the like the reviews and shit. Yeah, those guys are cool. I enjoy them.
But this guy, so he's fucking goofy as shit. So he was like, all right, I'm going to rate this and I'll let y'all know how it is. Or like Four Locos. He did Four Locos once. That was the best.
Four Locos are fucked.
Yeah, so dude, we're gonna have to do a stream with the
we'll have to do it for
we'll have to
shotgun the first one. We'll have to shotgun the first one, and then the rest of them we fucking sip.
You're fucked. But no, this guy, he was like Four Locos, and he was like, I know what these will do to me, so be prepared or whatever the fuck. And then basically, when it cuts off there, he cuts back after he's finished them off, the amount that he said he was gonna do, or he comes back after he's done, and he comes to the Crowbar and he's like, what's up, guys? Crowbar
so
here.
You get to see him after the fact.
Yeah. And he's like fucking stumbling. He breaks the crowbar. The Crowbar is a bar that is created out of pallets and fucking nails, and it's really not sturdy.
It's
and it's
just a janky fucking bar.
Yeah. Yeah, and so he falls on it, breaks it every fucking TikTok, and then he makes the TikTok in between of him fixing it. It's goofy as shit, but he's so like, funny. I'll have to he rates it and he's all fucked. It's hilarious, dude.
Yeah, dude. I watched a guy shotgun 2 Four Locos back to back. Dude was passed out. I've got pictures and videos of us just drawing all over him. Like, dude was so slumped, man. Like it was like maybe 11 o'clock at night too at this party, and dude was just slumped in the back, just passed the fuck out. And I thought he was fucking dead. Oh, and I forgot that fucking house had a fucking pig in the closet. The pig was living had a pig.
A pig?
They had a pig living in the closet.
Must have been dope as bacon the next morning.
It was no, that fucking pig drinks beer too, dude. They were feeding that fucking pig beer.
Hell.
That pig was fucked up. Like that's a shitty ass party, but that shit was fucking great. It was a good time.
Yeah, stand by. I'm still gonna throw them on.
Back in the day.
I'll let you know when to come up.
Yeah, dude, I'm ready for it. I'm ready to come see you. Ready to come fucking hang out, drink some beer, sling some lightsabers around.
Yes, dude. I wanted to do May the 4th, but like, bro, I'm just trying to stay on this fucking route that I've been on. Like, I'm about to get promoted. I'm doing this course and shit. Like, I'm on a really good route right now with my life and my career. Yeah. And I don't want to drop it off. And doing this, like, I mean, I'm just too fucking busy. I'm too fucking busy. But we're definitely gonna fucking do it. That's for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, we definitely need to throw a little party. I'm ready for you to come back to home, come back to town, and then
maybe one day.
Yeah, we throw down here. That shit would be dope.
Who knows? Maybe one day, fucking, we'll end up like living right next to each other, and we'll just have a whole podcast where we're actually sitting on a couch doing it together.
I'll be in Seville probably my whole fucking life. If not, then I'll be in Ackworth.
Wow, what a fucking loser, dude.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Italy?
No, I've never been to Italy.
Fucking loser, dude.
Been to Mexico? You ever been to Mexico?
No.
All right, fucking loser. Fucking loser.
Mexico is scary, bro. Fuck
dude,
that.
It is scary. No, we went to Cozumel, Mexico. We went to an island. Not a big deal. Okay. Yeah, we were on a cruise.
Dude, fucking Mexico, every time I think about Mexico, I think about cocaine.
Yeah. Dude,
and
dude.
And
let
thinking
me fucking
about
tell you.
Hold on. So while I was in Italy, I went to a club and I ran my vape died. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ask these fucking random Italians all around the club, like, do you have a cigarette and shit? And as I'm walking around, I was like, cigarette, because they couldn't fucking speak English.
So they don't speak English? What do they speak? They
Hardly.
speak Italian? Mostly Italian?
Yeah, and so I'm like, cigarette. They're like, no, Coke. Like, I got offered Coke like 15 times, bro.
Just trying to find a cigarette.
Nonstop. And I'm like, no, like, fuck. Like, cigarette. Like, I need nicotine. Like, shit. And then this girl ended up fucking rolling a fucking cigarette in front of me, and I was like, I got a lighter if I can have one. I didn't get one. So depressing. Fucking women, bro.
Nah, dude. So I was listening. So have you ever heard of like Two Bears, One Cave? It's Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura, their podcast.
No.
Dude, I love their podcast. Their shit is phenomenal. Like, they are my favorite fucking comedians. And but so Bert Kreischer wasn't there, so they had on, I think it's Ari Shafir. I think they had Ari on. And Tom, so he's got a fucked up like show that he does once a month or something. I can't remember what it's called, but I didn't watch it. But he was showing Ari some like really fucked up videos, and I was doing my house, like I was doing my job, and they were talking about some like cartel members shooting up each other. And I was like, I'll check it out. So I went and looked at it, dude. That shit has cursed me since. Like, it is put a burden in my mind from watching that video.
Mexico
that shit is terrifying. Like, I can set the scene for you and explain it, but dude, I don't know if you want to. It's fucking rough.
Yeah, we're all adults here.
It scared the fuck out of me, dude.
Let's fucking put this out there, because I know how YouTube is.
Yeah.
Both of us are 21 years of age or older. We do not recommend underage drinking, and we are very responsible.
Yeah.
I don't know if we had to say that, but I see that quite a lot, especially the crowbar dude, and he fucking says he says it every time I start TikTok, but that's fucking TikTok. Yeah. But here, you know,
we'll see what happens when we post it.
So. Yeah, fucking dude. So
we should be fine. We ain't doing nothing fucking stupid. We're just drinking a beer.
Adults only, 18 plus.
Yeah.
We'll put a discretion advised at the beginning of the podcast.
Drink responsibly.
Whatever. And we don't recommend doing any drugs.
Yeah. But okay, so let me set the scene for you, dude. So you've got a camera. You got a camera set up on the corner of a building. The right side of the building is a doorway to a restaurant. Out front, you've got the rest of the parking lot. The parking lot ends like 20 foot outside the camera. And then it goes down into like a driveway, basically, at the end. That's probably 75 foot from the restaurant. And then there's stores all the way down on the right side. All right. These guys are just standing outside up against their cars. This car pulls up from the left side of the screen. And outside the window comes an Uzi.
No.
Mowing them down, dude. Like, just mowing them down. Two of them drop. Two of them are just bleeding out on the ground. And then they drive off. And then they stop right there at the entrance of the fucking...
And then you were there, place. So you ran up and you fucked them up. You beat their asses.
No, dude. I was not there. Fucking thank God. These dudes were dead as fuck. Like, they were fucking dead. Damn, no, they got out of the car. 5 people jumped out of this fucking, basically a Jetta, in a way.
Jesus.
And they jump out. They come towards them, spraying bullets. And then one guy's hiding behind the car, shooting over the car at him. And then, like, he gets shot in the arm. He lays down on the ground. Dudes run up, fucking spraying again. Just fucking taking them out, dude. Like, emptying clips on them. Like, they're all, like, even the guys that are already laid, yeah, they're just completely emptying mags on them. And then, like, so dudes that are fucking already laid down, fucking dead, they're spraying them in the head, spraying them in the body, like, just wherever they can. Like, he took another dude's gun and was like, hey, give it to me. Let me finish this off. Pulls it back, racks it again, and starts spraying this dude in the head, and then goes to the next one, does the same. He's like, these guys are fully dead. Let's go.
Wait, so...
he completely fucking murdered them. Like, just straight up. It just must have been a rival game. This is on World Star.
World Star. Is it a website now?
Yeah, it's a website. Yeah. It's been a website for a long time.
So it's like full gore, like there's no like censorship.
No censorship at all. Nothing. Like it is fucking awful.
I don't want to.
I watched a few more videos after that, and I was like, dude, I don't even know if I can finish my house.
That's even worse than that, bro. I'll be honest with you. Whenever I first, got into the career I'm in now, there's a lot of
to be on websites like that.
Crazy shit.
They were talking it up so much, like they were making jokes about it, and I was like, it can't be that bad. So I was like,
Are you all right? You need to go to the hospital? Oh
no,
my
I sucked
God.
down some beer.
Oh,
But no,
Okay.
the problem was like they weren't showing the video on their podcast, so I couldn't see what it was about. They were making jokes about it and shit, and like they were fucking around on it. So I was like, okay, I'll check it out. I'll have to see it for myself. And I wish I never did. I really do. I really wish I would have never seen it. That shit
there's
fucking killed me.
When I first got into this shit, there's this website that everybody would go to, and basically it had pure gore and shit, like over in the Middle East type shit.
Oh fuck no,
like,
dude! I watched guys get beheaded.
Yeah, guys get beheaded. Fucking, I watched this one cop over. I think it was either in Mexico or in Afghanistan.
Mexico's graphic, dude. Just Mexico in general is one of the fucking awful.
One of the two, and fucking they kidnapped this police officer and his kid, and they literally skinned his front portion of his body off in front of his kid, and then the dude was still alive as his guts were right there and all of his shit was out. You could see everything. Like, he skinned him, he was screaming, and then they fucking just started like stabbing his son and like cut his limbs off. Like, it's fucked, dude.
That's terrible.
And I mean,
man.
that's something that you really got to think about, because like that shit happens everywhere in the fucking world. Like, not everywhere.
That's why I don't want to fucking go nowhere, dude. Like, I don't want to go back to Mexico.
Like, the shit is real, and that's
tourist
what a
towns,
lot of
not
people,
that big of a deal. But
yeah, but that kind of shit is real in a lot of places in this world.
Yeah, when you go outside of a
people
tourist
that
town,
live in America, like, they don't see that shit. Like, it is rare to see that shit. And the job that I'm in now and what I do now, it's like, you know, I'm supposed to get used to that and, you know, be normal with that. But like, I mean, just simply seeing that shit or being trained to see that shit, it'll change a man for life. Even if it's a video.
I'm good, dude. I'm good.
Even if it's a video, dude. But I mean, I could only imagine what it's like to actually see that shit in person. I mean, and it's what's worse. The worst thing is when you see one of your brothers or someone that is supposed to be your right-hand man have shit like that happen to him. That's when it really fucking hits you. I mean, I don't want to get too much into it, but
let's change subject. So where
shit's fucked.
Where would you actually want to go though? Like what's your top fucking like countries you want to go to?
Dude, I want to go to fucking Germany. Not because of the Holocaust, all right? We just got off the subject. Listen, fuckers. We just got off the crazy subject. No. I want to go to Germany because one of my old, like, really close friend, like my brother, I want to say, his father was in the Air Force, and he lived in Germany for about 3 to 4 years, and just the life there sounds amazing. Like, not just that, but like in the UK too. He was born in the UK, lived there till he was about 6 years old, visited there and shit. But like, shit is just real there. Like, in those countries, like, soccer, my favorite sport, is originally from there. Dude, I played soccer in high school, dude. Manchester United.
I didn't know you were a football fan.
Yeah, you know what I mean, mate. Fan? Oh, if I've got this fucking accent, right, then of course I'm a fucking football fan, mate.
Yeah, I didn't know you were into the whole football scene.
So mate is Australian, but you know, lad.
Oh, laddie. They say it everywhere, don't they? They say it in UK.
No, mate is mainly Australia.
It's just Australia. Yeah, so yeah, dude, I would love to go to fucking Australia. Like,
dude,
Australia,
no, so
Ireland,
when I was on, listen,
France,
hold on,
like,
wait, I'll get to that.
Go there.
But no, so my mate, he was saying that he every time he went to the UK and shit, right? It was baked goods, so you can walk down the street and smell like fresh baked fucking goods. And so even in Germany, mate. So okay, I'm gonna get off that.
Well, we've got that here though. The only thing you smell here is fucking fresh barbecue at the gas station. Coming out of some dude's fucking 5-gallon drum.
Has a normal sized penis. Gotta get out of the accent. get out of the accent. He's in the basement! Grab the cats! All right, so basically... All right, so basically, in Germany...
These fucking warm-up exercises are getting fucking ridiculous.
But no,
You're fucking killing me.
So in Germany, he, like, first off, so being in Italy, right, the drinking age is 18 years old, right? And I was there with people that were between 18 and 21, and they could drink. In Germany, the legal drinking age is 14 years old.
That's crazy.
14 years old.
Imagine getting fucked up at 14, dude. And like, us just fucking...
I mean, I did.
Just chilling. I did too. But I mean, like,
that
legally going out to a bar.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the crazy fact.
And be like, hey, can I get a Voodoo Ranger? Choose Force IPA? Like, what the fuck?
I don't have an idea. I can't drive.
Like you can't make... How do you make money at 14 to be able to go fucking get fucked up in a bar?
I guess
like,
that's
I
what
would
they
expect...
think.
And thinking about that, what is the legal age of consent in those fucking countries? Like, that is a whole different thing, bro.
Yeah, that's a fucking rough subject.
That is weird. Like, I don't know. But... No, it's not even all about the alcohol and all that shit. It's all about, like... Shit is real there. Like, if you get a loaf of bread from the grocery store, that loaf of bread was made yesterday. Here, it was made about a month ago. And it's fake. It's just like rubber. Like, my buddy told me...
Wonder Bread, bro. That shit is hard.
That's the worst.
That should be good, dude.
That shit ain't
bread,
bussin',
man.
bro. That shit ain't bussin' at all.
Carbs are my favorite flavor, bro. No, when it comes down to pasta, dude, pasta is my shit. Anything noodle, like ramen noodles, dude, I could eat I can eat 6 packs a day.
Don't get me in the story.
Dude, I can eat 6 packs a day.
The story about being in Italy, the cheese festival.
Oh, cheese festival.
Don't put me in there.
Let me hear it, bro.
I gotta fucking empty the lizard.
Cheese and pasta.
I gotta empty the lizard. I gotta put 2 more cans in this bitch.
All right. Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Sorry, I had to take a whiz.
He had to pee. Yeah, just a little bit.
You know how it is when you're drinking a lot. But no, so I was in Italy for about 5-6 months. And while I was there, I went to a cheese festival. Y'all can see my...
Dude, I don't feel like it felt that long, dude. It literally felt like maybe 3 months that you were gone. And
I was
overall,
gone for 8 months, so...
That's what's crazy to me. It does not feel that long.
Dude,
my life flashes before my eyes.
Dude, try being gone, though.
It's ridiculous. Oh, I bet it fucking felt like forever.
It is fucking weird. Especially coming back, like, everything is different.
Yeah. I feel like life goes fast when you're having fun.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying the shit out of myself here recently, so...
But yeah, so I fucking, I went to this cheese festival is what they call it, right? So it's basically, the cheese festival, it's some type of thing.
So were you there at the right time, or do they do it like every month, or like every...
So it just happened to be, it's a yearly thing. So I was there at the right time.
You were there at the right time. That's dope.
I mean, I was there for like 6 months, so, you know, it was a 50-50 at that point.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so basically what it is Italians love their cheese. I'm Italian. Last name's Bruno.
So do I.
I love
me cheese.
What did my grandpa
cheese
say?
And pasta.
I was about to say El Chapo.
El Chapo.
Fuck. No, he always said, fuck, dude, I can't remember. But basically, the people of the town, they make all their cheeses and shit like that. And we're just kind of the tourists there.
Fantastic.
And so, like, what they do is it's like they roll this thing of cheese. It's about this fucking big. They roll it down the street, and whoever gets to the end with the least amount of rolls wins. And there's like 10 to 12 teams.
So the least amount of rolls. What do you mean the least amount of rolls?
So they basically
you pick it back, you keep it rolling down the street.
So they wrap the cheese wheel. They wrap it in string, and then they roll it like a bowling ball. and you go down a street, and then you gotta take a stairway down through these fucking. I mean, there's some amazing pictures and videos, that I have.
See, I've seen the cheese roll like down the mountain, where like they have this giant ass hill that's like, it's like a 65-degree hill or something, and they have to. It's like the cheese chase or some shit. I can't remember what it's called, but like they basically roll it down the mountain, and they're trying to catch this fucking cheese roll as they're going down this giant ass mountain. So there are people just fucking tumbling down the mountain,
yeah, no,
breaking
like,
limbs and shit.
No, it's in
that's
the
what I
town.
imagine.
It's in the city. It's not a city,
Yeah.
but it's a town.
Yeah.
If you ever seen movies where the houses or the apartments are like stuck together, like really tiny streets, that's exactly what it looked like.
If you think about Italy, this is what you.
It's what you
was.
yeah. I was
what you see in the
there,
movies,
and
is
it
what
was
it is, yeah.
amazing, bro. But yeah, so they throw the cheese and all that shit. I got to experience that. Then I got to try different cheeses. I mean, like, now the thing that I was really hitting about earlier when he said, okay, or when I said you don't want me to tell you about it, is the food. So before we hit the cheese festival, like I said, I was on a diet. And it's not going to make you more hungry. But I was on a diet, and so I was eating like a normal person somewhat, maybe less. But I basically, we went to lunch, and so the way it works in that country is a big plate is served between 4 people, and you grab off that plate and put it on your own plate for everything. And I mean everything. And so the first thing they put down was cheese, crackers, and meats. Like legit shit. And so
like a smorgasbord of little sandwiches.
Yeah. So then I was eating that shit. We were fucking getting high-tied. And now the first thing I thought of was like, I wonder if they're gonna serve wine. It's 12 in the afternoon, right? 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I was like, nah, they're not gonna serve wine, you know? They bring the cheeses and shit out, and I'm like, oh, no wine, I guess. And then before you know it, a fucking pitcher of wine comes out, and I'm like,
A pitcher.
Like,
so no bottle.
About 3 times this size.
So an actual like glass pitcher they come out with.
A big ass pitcher.
Wine.
Full
That's
of
crazy.
wine.
That's funny.
But you had to share between 4 people, so I was like, okay, cool. And so I was like, okay, this is probably for the whole lunch, so I don't want to drink too much of it. But the people I was sitting with, it was one of my friends. She only had like 1 glass. She wasn't too about the wine. She didn't want to get fucked up. The 2 people in front of me were like 70-year-old Italians. Like fucking straight Italians. Oh my God. One of them looked just like my grandpa.
They speak English?
Yes, somewhat. But they were both, they've lived in Italy for their whole lives.
Yeah.
So like it wasn't like to the T. But basically, I was eating these meats and these cheese and shit, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna finish this wine off because we're done eating. I was like, I'm full. Like I'm good for lunch type shit, you know? And so I get done with that shit. I'm finishing the wine, and they take the shit away. And my friend was telling me, she was like, wait, are you full? And I'm like, yeah, dude. I was like, that was good. She was like, we have 3 other courses coming out.
What the fuck?
And I'm like, shut the fuck up. And I was like, you're fucking joking, bro. And she's like, no, like, I'm serious. Like, that was just like the entree type of thing. Not starter. Even, yeah. And I was like, bullshit. And then they took the stuff, and I was like, see, they're taking everything away. And she was like, yeah, because they're going to bring us new shit out. And I was like, shut up. It's not happening. Before you know it, they bring us new plates. And I'm like, they're just setting it up. She was like, see? And I was like, they're setting up for the next people that come. No, shut up. And she was like, okay. And then before you know it, I finish off the pitcher of wine, and they take it, the empty pitcher. And I'm like, okay, cool. They're probably not going to bring another one out. We're about to leave and shit. And then they bring out, so they brought out the cheeses and shit. And then what did they bring out next? There's something else. I can't remember. It was some other type, another type of entree.
Was it like pastas or
no. Pastas
meat
and meats were the meals. They had another entree. I can't remember. But then before you know it, they bring more food out. And I look at her. Oh, yeah. There's like pizza and shit. It was shit like that.
Yeah.
And so she looks at me.
It was like flatbread with some fucking
Yeah, shit like that. And so I looked at her when they bring it
DiGiorno.
out, and she's like, "What did I tell you?" And I was like, "You're fucking kidding." And she was like, "Don't get full, because there's more." And I'm like, "Dude." And so I'm eating, and then they bring another pitcher out. Now for this trip, you pay. It's a tour, right? It's a tour. You pay for the tour, and you pay for the lunch all prior, so you can eat and drink as much as you want and not be charged. So you pay $60, you eat and drink anything you see, and you won't be charged extra.
Dude, let me tell you. You want to talk about eat all you want? There's a fucking place in Kennesaw.
I'm not done with my story.
Okay, well, you finish it. You go ahead and finish.
Okay. So,
excuse me.
So basically, they bring the shit out. I was like, oh my fucking God, you know. I start drinking the wine. I'm eating the food. They take the plates out. And I'm like, please tell me it's done. Then they bring out the pasta, legit Italian pasta. More
so
wine.
is it the tube noodles? Is it like spaghetti noodles?
It was ravioli type shit, and
ravioli
then it was like lasagna. It was like ravioli noodles with mushroom like cream, and then mushrooms and shit like that.
Sauce.
And then because like each time they bring something out, it's different types. So it's like for the pasta, it was the ravioli noodles with like mushroom type sauce and shit, and then also like Italian lasagna, which was the short, thick, wide noodles, and like an Italian type lasagna. It was nothing like the American fucking lasagna at all. It was bussin'. But basically, I ate that. I was drinking wine. Then they brought out the meats, and they had like fucking different kinds of steaks and chicken and shit like that. And so I had a full fucking like a meal that would last me 3 days given to me. Is how much I ate that day. And I drank like 3 pitchers of wine myself. And each pitcher is like 2 bottles. Like I was fucked up. And there's this Navy dude that was there.
You treated it like a fucking vacation, is what you did.
Yes. And like
your entire fucking deployment was a fucking vacation.
Dude, and this dude, this Navy dude was there, and he was fucking slosh. He was going up to random Italians at their tables while we were waiting for dessert, and he was fucking taking pictures and videos with them, cheering with them. Like he tried sitting with them, eating their food. Like, dude, this dude was off his fucking rockers.
Hey.
He was like,
give me the sign. Give me the sign. Give me the sign. Let me take a picture.
It was insane, bro. It was amazing.
What is this called? The fucking
good. It's like good. It's like good, I guess.
Can you give me the sign? Let me take a picture. With you.
Dude, don't even ask me about the story when I blacked out in the bar and got stuck talking to 2 Italians for hours.
I'm not, because that happens to me all the time. That is a very common thing. No, so let me tell you.
Long story short with that.
Long story already been explained.
Shut up. It was my birthday, and I ended up getting blacked out drunk. And last thing I remembered was talking to these 2 random Italians I was playing pool with. And basically, I went from an English accent of saying like, hey, or American, of saying like, hey, like I'm Italian, I'm Sicilian, my last name is Bruno, middle name's Angelo, like my family is all Italian and shit. And by the time I got blacked out, I was like, I'm Italian, I very like your country, it's very nice here. Like
that sounds Russian.
Yes, because I know the Russian accent very well, but do not know Italian accent. But I was like fucking. I ended up doing a full like weird accent as I'm talking to them, and that's all.
Yeah, you
it was fucking insane. It was. Dude,
but no, let me tell you about this all you can eat. Let me tell you about all this. All you can eat, dude. It's a Korean barbecue. Never thought I'd like Korean barbecue. Korean barbecue, dude. Yes, like I'm not
North
a big fan.
North or south?
I don't know. I'm guessing south. We don't have access to the North Korean.
Yeah, who knows what they fucking
cuisine? You know what I'm saying? We don't have that. That's basically human flesh. What you eat there. You know what I'm saying? But
yep.
We don't have access to that kind of food, so we only know South Korean, I guess. But so it's Korean barbecue. It's called Iron Age. It's in Kennesaw.
Okay.
Dude, this shit is top notch. You cook the food in front of you. You cook the food. Yes, dude. So you get a menu. Shit. You get a lunch or a dinner menu, depending on what time you get there. And you have the choice of spiced chickens or like whatever. So chicken, pork, beef, like shrimp, crab, whatever. You have a choice of those that you can choose from. They're seasoned differently or prepared differently.
Right.
And so there's a huge list. It's not just one pork, one chicken, one beef, you know what I'm saying? But they're prepared differently. And then like you have this little grill in the middle of your table, and you can fit 4 people. We fit 5 because I was stuck there on a date with my fucking office. Basically, I got rewarded for driving safely or some shit, but whatever. So they fucking rewarded us with Iron Age. So you have this little circle grill in the center, and it has a grate on the. So it's about 4 inches deep, and it has a grate in the center, and flames are coming up from the middle. And you throw the meats inside of it, and you turn them over. You cook it yourself, basically. And dude, let me tell you, their food is phenomenal, and they don't stop bringing it. Like if you're sitting there, they're gonna ask you if you want more. Like they're gonna ask you what you want next.
And
like they asked us 5-6 times. No, it is $30 a person. $30 a person.
Fuck.
You eat as much as you fucking want. It's basically a buffet, but you cook your own food. And
damn, they save a lot of money then on not hiring cooks.
I'm sure, but dude,
that's where they get you.
So there is food items that you can get that are already pre-cooked. So like there was these little rolls. There were these like little rice rolls or something. I can't remember what the fuck they were, but they were delicious. No, it wasn't sushi. It had something crab in it, but they were already prepared. They were fully cooked, and you can just eat them off the plates. You can throw them in the heat to get them a little charred or a little heated up, whatever you wanted to do. But the shrimp was good too. But they had a it wasn't like pork. You know, it was pig and it was pork, but it wasn't like a slab of meat. It was basically bacon, and it was spicy. Oh! Let me go and tell you first off. They bring you a plate, and you get a bowl of rice, and then they have 5 sauces that they start you off with, and you get to choose what sauce you want from those 5.
You're making me want fucking sushi right now,
dude. That shit was so good. There's another place, dude.
Shit, I want.
There's
sushi.
A place in Cartersville called Sushi Ramen Burrito. It is fantastic. So traditional ramen, which is my favorite, dude. Like traditional ramen with like the little egg, the nice soup, and the noodles, and like you can get beef on the side with it, and chicken, whatever you want, steak. And dude, it is fucking amazing. And then you can get sushi burritos. It's an entire fucking burrito that's made out of sushi.
What?
Yes, it's a full burrito, dude. Like it is fucking smacking. You need to come down and try it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I love eating there. Kristen doesn't like eating there. Kristen doesn't like it that much. She's not a seafood.
Kristen go fuck herself.
Kristen can eat herself.
Me and you can go. And she can sit at home and fuck off. How about that?
Yeah, dude. It is fucking awesome. I love that fucking place.
Dude, I just put in an order for sushi because I want sushi now.
Dude, I'm probably going to get Chinese after this, too. It's only 7 o'clock. I'll probably order Chinese. I love Chinese.
Fuck.
So I love Chinese and fucking pasta. Those two are my favorite places. And you know where I like to get my pasta from? You won't even guess it. CC's Pizza.
You're fucking weird.
So they have an all you can eat. They have an all you can eat pasta bar. Why the fuck can't you love that, dude? They've got cheese.
Yeah, but that's like low quality pasta, bro.
It's probably low quality, but dude, I don't know what it is. But that shit just be smacking.
Because it's all you can eat.
That shit be
as much smacking.
As you want. There's also a place called here, something. I'm trying to say Donatello's, but that's not what it is. Armando's. It's called Armando's. Okay. It's an Italian restaurant here in Cartersville, and it's really fucking good. It's not like a huge restaurant. It's like kind of like a family owned restaurant, and dude, it is so fucking good. Like that place is just so good. They got the pizza, they got the pastas, they got everything Italian, everything Italian,
everything Italian.
It's really good, dude. I really enjoy that place too.
We have
Kristen loves that
make
place.
a trip. We have to make a trip together to Italy, bro. Like, I'm so serious.
To where?
Italy.
Italy?
You have to come with me to
Let's
Italy.
go to Ireland. I will.
No,
We will book it. I want to go to fucking Iceland too. I would love to go to fucking Iceland.
I'm telling you.
Iceland is like one of my top.
I'm telling you right now. I've been. I lived in fucking Italy, and I'm telling you right now, Italy is the fucking shit.
Okay, how about this? So last year I was going to book a trip to Oktoberfest.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I was going to try to book a trip for that, but that fell through because they canceled it because of COVID for the last year.
COVID, bro.
Yeah, dude, they fucking ruined it. So they fucking
bitch.
They postponed it. So hopefully this year they'll have it, and we could book a trip for that.
Oh my
dude.
god.
Would you want to do that?
Mayday, mayday, mayday. My vape died and I don't have a fucking charger for it. Oh my god. That's not very bad. I do not know what to do.
Yeah, mine fucking.
Dude, I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna freak out.
Does
anybody know of a wireless charger for vapes?
It's not a thing, but we need to end this, dude. We're an hour and a half in, so it's gonna be a lot of fucking editing.
We're like an hour in, technically. We spent 30 minutes fucking around.
Yeah, that's what we planned on last time, was an hour. And
I say
we're
we
at
hit
an hour
2
and a half.
hours,
Then
we call it.
No, I'm not trying to edit 2 hours of video. That means I have to watch 2 hours of video on top of cutting out 2 hours of video.
Time.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's a lot of fucking editing already. I have to cut out 3 bathroom breaks, the whole beginning. Marauders? No. Fuck, I'll get it. We'll try it out.
Fucking bitch. Let's do it.
We'll get it.
Let's do it.
Let's end this shit.
Do it. All right, guys. Fucking thanks.
Thanks for watching, dude.
If you enjoyed this fucking podcast, look, we're going to be fucking shit up in the future. I really hope you enjoyed the super chill. The rating on this Voodoo Ranger. This shit is actually bussin'.
Yeah, give it a try.
I really do fucking like it. I'm gonna get more of it, like deadass. This is gonna be my new drink. Fuck.
Voodoo Ranger is really delicious. Just all Voodoo Ranger in general. I prefer Voodoo Ranger as
fucking see through.
Yeah.
But this shit,
it's a hollow
this shit
can.
is really good. Yeah. But yeah, guys, thanks for fucking coming out, bro. We're pretty fucked up. I'm not fucked up.
You're more fucked up than I am. I'm on an empty stomach, so I've been taking it as easy as possible. Like, I'm not trying to get destroyed.
But
we gotta
go
to the bar tonight.
So this shit, bro.
I'm trying to
want to end it like fucked up, like where y'all can see like our drunk side and stuff.
Yeah.
This is what this
thanks
is
for
about.
watching.
And if y'all are like ever like hungover or need someone to talk to, like about alcohol, we're here for you.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, as soon as we get a decent amount of views and we get a decent amount of people in the comments,
we have a Discord.
We get several likes. We have a Discord that we can post on.
We'll put it down below.
Yeah,
we'll go ahead and put
post
it down below. Get it started.
And then you add yourself to the Discord, and once we reach 50 people in the Discord, we will be able to invite y'all into a call while recording our podcast. So after y'all get in, we can talk about whatever you want to talk about.
We'll throw in an alert in the general and be like, hey, we're starting now. Jump in this like channel, voice channel if you want to be on the hotline, and then y'all fucking jump in there, and then we'll drag the first person down. And we'll fucking talk to you for a minute. If there's multiple of y'all, we'll get through some of y'all, all of y'all, maybe not. Depends on how many of y'all there are. So,
and so just go ahead and add the Discord, add us on, or subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter.
Cool.
Twitter's is where you're going to be able to find us for all our updates, when it's going to be posted.
I guess we'll make all of that because I didn't know we had those.
Okay,
so.
we're going to. Shut the fuck up.
Attitude out of here, bro. We're gonna make all that shit.
We gotta start somewhere, bro.
We want to get this shit rolling. We want to get as far out there as we fucking can be.
Yeah.
You know, we want to branch out as much as possible. Whether it's Twitch, YouTube, fucking Spotify. You can find us on Spotify as well.
Yeah.
Twitter, fucking Instagram, everything.
And if you're a listener only, you're a fucking bitch.
Yeah, you want to come watch this shit because my dick's been out this whole time. You fucking pussy. You'll get to see
I've been
my
jacking
head.
it off under the table.
Yo, I came in my fucking drink and I'm drinking it because that's how much of a man I am. I eat my fucking kids.
All right. We're out of here. We'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for coming by. We'll fucking see you next time. Once a week.